A quiet afternoon quickly turned into a dangerous police encounter when officers responded to what seemed like a simple trespassing complaint. A worried mother had called police after noticing a suspicious man inside her son's property. The strange part was that her son wasn't even home. In fact, he had been in jail for nearly a month. When officers arrived, they found a man walking around the property. At first, he appeared calm and cooperative. The man claimed he was a contractor. According to him, the homeowner had hired him weeks earlier to renovate a bathroom. As officers looked around, his story seemed believable. There were tools nearby. The bathroom showed signs of ongoing work. Fresh holes had been drilled into the walls. Broken tiles were scattered across the floor. Everything looked exactly like a renovation project. But something still didn't feel right. The homeowner's mother was completely certain. She insisted no one should have been inside that house. The more officers listened, the more inconsistencies they noticed. Then one detail immediately raised suspicion. The man claimed he had his own key to the property, but the homeowner's mother revealed the locks had recently been changed after a previous break-in. Suddenly, the story stopped making sense. Officers asked the man to show the key. He searched his pockets, then his toolbox, then his vehicle, but no key could be found. The atmosphere changed instantly. Officers requested his name and date of birth to verify his identity. When they checked the information, nothing matched. At that point, officers made a decision. The man was being detained. Turn around and place your hands behind your back. But instead of complying, the suspect became agitated. He argued with officers. He insisted he had done nothing wrong. Then, without warning, he turned and sprinted toward the house. The situation escalated in seconds. Officers rushed after him, shouting commands. The suspect ignored every order. He forced his way deeper into the property, desperately trying to avoid arrest. What happened next shocked everyone on scene. The man suddenly grabbed a large wooden stick. His behavior became increasingly aggressive. Witnesses later said he appeared completely out of control. Officers repeatedly ordered him to drop the weapon. He refused. Instead, he raised the stick and charged directly toward them. In that moment, officers had only seconds to react. The distance between them disappeared rapidly. Commands were shouted, warnings were given, but the suspect kept advancing. Faced with an immediate threat, officers opened fire. The man collapsed to the ground. Emergency medical aid was requested immediately, but despite efforts to save him, he died at the scene. What began as a simple property check had transformed into a deadly confrontation. Investigators later reviewed the entire incident, trying to understand how a routine call escalated so quickly. For many officers, the most disturbing part wasn't the final attack, it was how normal everything seemed at the beginning. A man claiming to be a contractor, a house under renovation, a conversation that appeared routine, yet within minutes, everything spiraled into chaos, and it all ended because one suspect made a decision to run, resist, and attack. A decision that changed every life involved forever.